Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're diving into a single piece of hardware, the Thor broadcast MaximusStar PTZ camera.
Right. And the sources we're looking at are pitching this with a fascinating paradox.
Exactly. Pro features huge pan and tilt capabilities, but it's all wrapped up in this inexpensive plug-and-play package. So our mission is to figure out how this camera bridges that gap between consumer simplicity and real professional utility.
Especially for those high-stakes places like, say, education or medicine.
Yeah, places that need robust video but maybe don't have an IT team on standby. Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
The core appeal for the user who just needs to get a conference running is just simplicity. The docs keep saying USB 2.0 plug-to-play.
And that's really the foundation of their whole strategy. If you look at the one cable direct connection feature, it all makes sense.
Okay.
So get this, that single USB cable is doing three things at once. It's pushing the video, it's providing power to the camera, and it's managing all the control signals.
So you don't need a separate power adapter or anything like that?
Nope, it just cuts down all that clutter and set up friction instantly.
And it seems like it's designed to be pretty discreet, too. The specs mention an ultra-quiet pan-tilt structure.
Yeah, and it's tiny. Really compact. It's about 115 millimeters square, and it weighs just over a kilogram. It's meant to just, disappear.
Okay, so we've established the setup is super easy, consumer-level stuff, but does that mean we sacrifice on actual video performance?
Hey, you'd think so, but not really. It delivers full, high definition.
And what's it using, sensor-wise?
Well, this is the key part. It's using a quality 12.8 HD color Sony CMOS sensor. I mean, that's a serious component you'd normally find in higher-end gear.
So we're talking true 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second.
That's right.
And for those group settings, I see it has an 87-degree ultra-wide-angle lens, so it can capture everyone in a room.
Yes, but the physical range is where its utility as a PTZ camera really shows up. Remember, we're talking about massive mechanical movement here.
How massive?
The horizontal pan goes up to 173 degrees, and the vertical tilt has this huge sweep from -30 all the way to +90 degrees.
Wow. So you could use this in a big university lecture hall or something.
Absolutely. That kind of physical coverage is non-negotiable for those spaces.
And you can program presets.
You can. Up to 9 different angles right from the little IR remote, but the system can store up to 255 total presets.
255. Okay. That brings us to the advanced features. This camera is sold on USB simplicity, but it supports these dedicated industrial control protocols, VISCA and Pelco. Why do both?
Because a professional system doesn't just rely on a PC to talk to it. VISCA is, well, it's the common language for professional video switchers.
And Pelco.
Pelco is the standard in security systems. The support means you can control the camera using dedicated serial ports, not just the USB connection.
Wait, hold on. If it can handle these complex industrial commands, why is the main connection USB 2.0? Isn't that a potential bottleneck?
That is a really sharp question. The thing is, USB 2.0 is more than enough for the 1080p video output.
So why the other ports?
They made a choice. The USB is for that plug-and-play ease. The RS series ports are for robust, fixed installations where you need that dedicated low-latency control. It gives system admins options.
And that dual approach seems to be reflected in its compatibility list. It works with, well, everything. Windows, Mac, Android, Linux.
And all the big conferencing platforms, Zoom, WebEx, Skype, you name it.
So what does this all mean? The MaximusStar seems to offer this industrial-level movement and control.
But it makes it all accessible through a simple, low-cost USB connection.
Right. It's an easy entry point that doesn't really sacrifice professional-level scaling.
The sources really suggest it successfully bridges that gap. You get the plug-and-play simplicity to be running in minutes, but you also get the professional PTZ functions. For you, the learner, this is a clear example of technology democratizing features that were once, locked away in expensive AV setups.
So here's a final thought for you to explore.
Given that it supports control protocols like VSKA and has those 255 programmable presets, what kind of specialized environment beyond a boardroom could truly push its limits? Think about managing a complex manufacturing floor or tracking motion in a huge medical testing lab, something for you to mull over.